So I'm getting off the air here in an hour, and I'm gonna so order these in the white. Why? Because I literally have had so many guests lately that I really examined how I'm doing in my sheet sets, and it's bad, it's not good. And it kind of came to light today when I was putting a bed together and couldn't get matching pillowcases to go back to my sheets for my guest bedroom. So I thought, man, it's time. You might be the same way. And we have a brand new combination that launched tonight for the very first time. It's cotton and tencel, and those are two natural to make one of, I think, the best, most luxurious sheet sets we've ever offered. If you didn't see us do the launch, you'll see it again coming up in a few minutes. It's 100% worth sticking around to hear the story behind this and find out why, indeed, I'm picking up some white sheets. That's the color I'm actually gonna buy when I'm done tonight, because they are stunning, and of course, we have a remarkable price on them as well. So that's gonna be coming up. Stay with us, but first, we're gonna talk about with Miss Leslie. Hi, darling, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Good, little concierge tonight together. And this is a really nice way to start the night. Because at this time of year, especially when we get into spring and summer, we just want that perfect kind of blanket, not too heavy, but great with a little air conditioning to kind of curl up in, right?
Well, absolutely, and this is the perfect transition blanket. I know that some of us out there aren't feeling the warmth coming in yet.
Not yet.
But we did just spring forward, so it is coming, right? We've lost the hour, and the warmth is going to come. This is the perfect transition blanket because it's a 100% Egyptian cotton. Now, what does that mean, Egyptian cotton? It means that it's a long staple fiber, which means it's going to be extra soft, extra durable, and in this very nice lightweight blanket, you can have this as a topper because it's got this great diagonal patterned weave, or you can actually layer this under or on top. This is even the great blanket that I will actually fold up on top of my comforter on my bed so that when I want to take a nap, I can put it over me. It comes in these really great colors. This is the light green, this is the white. We have a spa aqua. I love spa aqua because it really does feel like it's gonna take you to the spa. And then we have the spa orchid. And also we have gray over here on the bed. We have the gray made up as well. And this also shows, I love this. In fact, Suzanne, the last time we were together was at a wedding.
That's right, we're at my nephew's wedding. I forgot, right?
And I love this because this has that nice wide hem that will take a monogram. So what a great, you pick up this wonderful, great basics, high elevated sheet set that will take a monogram with this wonderful blanket that is an all season, because remember this has this great diagonal weave that is a great topper as we see here, but it's going to be a great layering piece as well.
Yeah, let me give you sizes because that's even more unusual. I think a lot of times when you hear blanket, we all expect just one kind of generic size. No, you're shopping with HSN. It's going to be different. We're going to do it better than others. Here's what we have, and it's pretty cool. We have twin, we have a full queen combination, and here's what I would 100% do. Go for the king, because who doesn't want bigger is better, right? And what's really unique is it doesn't matter what price or what size you pick up, everybody gets the same price, $34.95 on a price break. Now, it has been a long time since we've had this on the air, May of last year. And obviously it's that time of year where we bring out these beautiful cotton blankets. You know what I love, Leslie, that's very different is you can buy blankets that are more expensive, and you ever go to use them and your fingers actually go through the weave. They're so poorly made that your fingers go through the weave, or you literally can pull it and it kind of all just sort of falls apart.
So right, and not only with this, really quality construction that you're going to get from Concierge Collection, but also the fact that it's Egyptian cotton. Remember, I was saying this is a long staple fiber, and what that means is this is a longer, stronger fiber. This is not a bunch of frayed edges. This is not a bunch of bound fibers. This is that long staple Egyptian cotton, which means you're gonna get this lightweight, nice, flowy, kind of perfect weight that you can wrap up in, and that you can wrap around you when you're cool, and that you can just kind of layer over you when you're warm, but it's gonna stay, it's gonna actually hold its shape, and it's not going to, like you said, pull and pill and everything.
Pull and pill and get loose. And a lot of times that's what they do. They do such an open weave because they're trying to give you a blanket, but they're trying to reduce their cost on it. We don't do that. I mean, we're gonna give you really great quality. Something else to note on this one is, I always think some of my really cool memories are back in the day, it used to be hugely popular to have these really tightly woven, fabulous spring, summer kind of cotton blankets. If you remember from back in the day, and they were just wonderful to slide under. It's so nice that's come back.
And the thing is too, what I love about the weight of this is still this great kind of almost a big oversized throw that you could put in a basket at this price.
Yeah,
you can roll up in a basket in the living room. This is the great, because it is this lightweight, because it's so durable, because of the Egyptian cotton, the lightweight construction. This is not going to take up room for your guest bed in your, in your linen closet.
Yeah.
This is going to fold away nicely, but it is such a beautiful piece. I especially love the diagonal pattern of it. It really adds a different texture and dimension. It gives like its own pop, even when it's in these subtle tonal colors.
Yeah, it's true. And again, the colors are gray. You're seeing right there. We have light green, spa aqua, spa orchard, and we have your classic white. Machine wash, tumble dry. Hallelujah for that. So it's very easy to take care of. And I do want to explain the price break, especially if you're brand new. It means we've reduced the price temporarily. Now, I will 100% guarantee you the price will go back up to its full price. And so right now you're just getting a nice little temporary break in price, so take advantage of that. And we even have 2 flex pays, which means you're going to spend $17.48 tonight, and then you're going to do another one next month, so you get 2 months to pay it off. Although it is not layaway, it actually ships out to you right away. I had a friend ask me that. She goes, is that a layaway? Like,
no, it's not.
And I went, and I go, well, I've been doing this for so long. I knew it, but you never assume anything.
You never assume.
Don't
you know
assume.
What they say about assuming.
Exactly right. And it was like, oh, yeah, you're right. That's pretty funny. No, you get it right away. You just get the benefit of paying it off in a couple months, whatever our flex pay might be. So again, we have all sizes too, which is Beth, really, or I mean, Leslie, really unusual.
We do look alike.
Sorry, you do look alike. Except her hair's gone purple. Have you seen her hair lately? She went kind of whitey purple.
Yeah, she did.
She was on Beth's another guest on Craft Day.
She can't not look good, so.
She's adorable. So we have gray, light green, spa aqua, spa orchid, and white. You know, it's funny to see a pretty gray like this.
It is, and I folded it down like this because this is what my grandmother would have called her napping blanket too.
Yes,
because she would have had it at the foot of her bed that she could get on top of her bedspread and pull this over and take a little nap without disrupting the bed.
That's exactly, and that's that memory I have.
So it's got all of these gray, it's layered underneath, it's layered on top. It's just the perfect way to take you through the whole season.
All right, so stay right there for that. You can check out it all on hsn.com. All right, coming up, do you need an extra bed? You got company coming. We've got the solution in just a couple of moments. It's brilliant. A lot of times you get a blow-up bed. Number one, it's hard to blow up and it's hard to put away. This one's not, but the worst part is they're on the floor. So it's actually hard to get in and out of the bed. How about elevating it literally with this? And it's coming up just around the corner. It's called our Easy Bed, and it's the Air Mattress. Now we're gonna have twin, a queen, and a king size. We have 5 flex on all choices. We even have free shipping. So if you really wanna imitate kind of the real feel of a bed, this is the perfect way to do it. And it's gonna be coming up, and especially when you need extra bedding and you don't wanna take a lot of space, that literally folds up in just minutes, and it actually comes in its own case that you zip to surround it. So that's available as well. All right, we gotta keep moving on. We got a lot to talk about. Now it's time to talk about cooling pillows. Okay, so the worst part is, you know, age and all that, whatever.
Yes.
Or if you're
yes, sister.
Or let's preach about this a little bit. Anyway, you might get a little sweaty hot when you're in bed, and there's nothing worse than a hot, sticky day or even a hot, sticky moment and having your hair and your face and everything hot, sticky on the pillow.
Yes.
Let's solve that problem,
Let's solve
Leslie.
that problem. So we have quartz infused yarn. Now that is super high tech, and that is, what that means is that this is going to be cooling, and this is going to be moisture wicking. That quartz, and remember, it's quartz infused yarn, so that means that every aspect of this has that quartz infusion that's going to keep you cool, and it's going to keep you dry as well. I don't know about you, but the one thing I can't stand is I wake up hot in the middle of the night and I have to flip my pillow over to get the cool side, and then I'm like, oh yes, and I go to sleep, and I wake up and I've got to flip my pillow to get the cool side.
Exactly
right, and it's just so frustrating. You can't get cool, or I'll even like put my hand underneath to feel the cool side thing. But you can feel, like, I wish you could feel this, because it is cool to the touch.
You instantly feel it's cool.
You instantly
That's what'll
feel
surprise
that it's
you.
cool.
Yeah, you just literally go to grab it and you go, oh my gosh, that's actually really chilly.
And I love to show too the spring, because you know the average head is 8 pounds. I mean, it's heavy. It's a bowling ball on that pillow. So you want to see that you have, because basically the most important aspects of a good night's sleep are support, comfort, and temperature. That's what's gonna get you through the night, keep you asleep, give you a good night's sleep, and make you feel refreshed. And by the way, a good night's sleep is the cure-all. It makes you thinner, prettier, younger looking, smarter, all of those things.
Wow.
So we
Maybe
need
that's been my problem.
a good night's sleep is what we need as we're here with you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, if you're up with us now and you're on the East Coast, you're not getting a good night's sleep. It could be because of your hot pillow, okay?
It could be because you're hot pillow.
You woke up because you're dumb
or you
hot pillow.
don't have enough support. You're getting all that wonderful loft that you know and love and expect from Concierge Collection. It is fully filled from edge to edge, corner to corner, and it's very springy. I mean, look at that, it's coming back.
Let me jump in here real quick because we're about out of time. We have 2 sizes too, which is even better, and it's a 2-pack. Remember, you're getting 2. We have the standard or we have the kings. These are at a clearance price because we're always bringing in new things in. You get 2, don't forget, because I would pay $41.95 for a single jumbo, right? Only because of the great cooling feature.
For sure.
The fact you're getting both of these is fantastic. So again, king size or your jumbo. Jumbo's the standard, basically. And you will get a 2-pack in this, so just don't pass this one up. At a clearance price, it means when it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. I know we have new stuff coming in, but boy, if you have that problem with you are tossing and turning and waking up and you're sticky and you're hot and you're miserable and you hate your pillow, this is gonna be a great pillow for you.
And it's another example of getting like 2 for 1. You're getting cooling, you're getting the support, you're getting the loft. 3 for 1. We just keep counting, don't
That's
we?
right, yeah. And
you're getting the best of everything.
And you know what? It's soft, but a little bit firm. Like it's not super hard.
No, it has the support. But it gives that spring back for sure. So it's that super loft that you're gonna sink into and feel like, oh, I can go to sleep. But you're not gonna be crooked over on the side because you have no support.
And you won't be sweaty.
And a really wonderfully quilted cover as well. I mean, it really is soft and which will resonate through the...
And just so you know, when you get our Today Special, you get pillowcases with them. The coolness works through the pillowcases.
It does.
So you don't sleep directly on here. You might want to, but it'll still work. The essence of the technology works.
And these are machine washable. So if you do sleep directly on them,
you can throw them in the washing machine.
You can throw them in the washing machine.
All right, next up, we're gonna give you a little quick peek at what's coming up in just a moment. It is our best value of the day. It is our Today Special. Are we doing it now? I said, oh, well, in a moment, it means like now. And it's all about a brand new sheet combination we've never, ever done before, and it's delicious and glorious, and here it is.
Delicious and glorious.
How's your sheet set doing lately? Is it a little ratty? Is it worn out? Is it pilled? Is it not comfortable? You know, I always ask this one simple question. Do you go to bed at night and you just can't wait? Like you're like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to get into bed because my sheets are so yummy and my bed's so comfortable. I love it. Now, if you're not having that experience every single night, it is time for you to really treat yourself to some of the very best we've ever done. Had quite the honor to launch this at midnight, and even I'm gonna pick these up. And when I say that, we see a lot of sheets. There's a lot of choices we have here. These, I believe, are such fine quality. It's such a unique combination of truly natural material that it's worth me owning, and they feel amazing. I can tell you, it is that yummy experience that you only have when you go to really expensive hotels. That's what you're getting in your bed every single night. And boy, there is a lot you got to share with us about this.
There is a lot to share about this. You know, your bedding is your best and most favorite outfit that you wear every single day.
For hours and hours.
For hours and hours. And again, we know how important a good night's sleep is. This sheet set is everything you'd want and more because it's all of the natural fibers that you're looking for. It is cotton and Tencel. Now, if you're familiar with cotton, I'm sure, but if you're not familiar with Tencel, and Tencel is a actually name brand. It is a one single source, which is important to say too, so we know exactly where it's coming from. It is totally 100% botanical. It's totally natural. Tencel is what makes the fabric super smooth. It also makes it super absorbent to dyes. So that means you can wash these beautiful aqua, which have been very popular, these beautiful aqua sheets over and over and over and over, and I will stop at that one, but you could keep going over again, and they're going to maintain their color because of that Tencel fiber. Now, some of you may have been, had a touch of Tencel in your life already, either with total Tencel sheets or with clothing. You get them a lot in some of the luxurious sleepwear, and it can be a little almost too luxury.
Drapey.
Drapey is the perfect thing. Adding all of this cotton, adding the 65% cotton is what's going to give it body and durability. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the breathability and the moisture wicking and the cooling properties of 100% cotton, and you're getting the strength, the absorption, and the sheen of the Tencel and the color holding properties of the Tencel, and it's all totally natural.
Okay, I totally want to do the colors and sizes, because again, we launched this at midnight. At this point, how many have we sold so far in just the one airing? Oh, we sold almost 2,000 just at midnight alone.
Yes. Okay.
So again, it's a really nice popular launch. It's beautiful. The quality is exceptional. It would cost you $149.99 to buy the King Cow King if you could get this anywhere else, but you can't. But what I thought was so nice was we have the prettiest palette. We've designed a palette that works for everybody and every decorating situation you have. So I wanted, if you don't mind, Leslie, to go over the colors.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to talk sizing next. So let's do colors first.
So we have a taupe, a pink, a lavender, a white, a gray, an aqua, a blue, a teal, and a yellow.
Well, that's sage.
Yes.
Sage.
Did I say teal? Sorry. Yes, sage. Sorry. Yes.
That's sage. And that's going to be your yellow.
And that's the yellow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They're absolutely.
And here's what we have. We have sizes, twin full queen king, California king. That's amazing, because no matter what size you need, everybody gets one day, one exceptional low price. So Leslie, let's go through some more of the details. There's so much to share about this.
So I'm going to start from the bottom up, and we're going to go with the fitted sheet. So it's a 4-piece set. You're getting the fitted sheet, the flat sheet, and 2 pillowcases. And the fitted sheet extends to 18 inches. So you're getting this great fully elasticized. So all the way around the entire perimeter of the bed, you're going to have elastic, which means this is going to hold into place. And you have 18-inch capacity. It stretches to 18 inches. So that means it's going to go over any mattress, any topper that you put on top of that mattress, and it will stay in place. Then your flat sheet, again, this is the wonderful Tencel and cotton blend. It's a 400 count thread count. Now 400 thread count, we hear a lot about thread counts, and 400 is really the sweet spot of a luxury thread count, because really what happens when you're increasing thread counts is they're actually binding the fibers to add more thread count. So it's almost like braiding fibers and then weaving those braids, which is going to give a really denser, thicker, hardier sheet. So if you're someone who likes a really firm sheet, kind of like a dress shirt, like an Oxford, that's going to be a really high thread count per cal sheet.
Right.
This is that sateen weave that you love. The sateen gives you that sheen, and when we're flipping, can you see that sheen that comes up? This is the sateen that we know that you love, that we brought to you because you told us how much that you love it. Also, that sateen weave means you're gonna get a really smooth hand to it. It's not only gonna have that sheen, but it's going to be very soft. That 400 thread count means you're really gonna get a high quality sheet. You're not seeing my hand through this. This is not so lightweight and flimsy and thin. You're getting this incredible valued sheet, and the cost value, the comparative cost, is there. I think we even have a side-by-side comparison of the cost. It's unbelievable what you're going to get. This is not a thin, flimsy sheet. This is going to be strong and soft and durable. And all right,
we're heading over here some more, show some more colors on the bed too. But here's the thing I think about when it comes to your sheets. It's such an intimate thing. I mean, hopefully we're in bed a good 6, 7, 8, some of you longer, some of us not, hours a night. And it's, would you go all day or maybe all week in a really scratchy sweater? Did you buy a sweater a while ago and you've just never wore it, you finally gave it away because every time you put it on, it was so scratchy and so uncomfortable? Well, why do we have sheets that are scratchy and uncomfortable? Why do we live with sheets that just really aren't a luxurious experience? We're like, well, I gotta do this and we buy this and I have to get this, but then we scrimp on our sheets, and you should never do that. That's why I think I love this so much, is because you're getting really an unprecedented combination of two very natural materials that feels amazing. Like, I wish I could be a fly on the wall when you first pull these out of the package, because you're just gonna be like, I should have gotten a second pair. And I promise you that, or a second set. I really promise you that. And I am 100% all in. So I was going through my sheets. I've had a lot of company lately. I realize I have a deficit of sheets. And the white sheets I have, I found a piece of makeup on it that I cannot get out. I'm like, oh gosh, I need another one. Then I went to do a guest bed, and then my guest bed, I could not find the matching pillowcases. And I have have company coming today who will sleep on a bed with no matching pillowcases. And it's embarrassing, quite frankly. I don't want my company to come and have to sleep kind of on inferior sheets. That's why I decided, I kind of did a sheet check on myself, and I'm like, I'm 100% in. That white color, I am so getting tonight when I get off the air, because it's so luxurious, it's such a high-end experience. No one would ever know these are $55 sheets. They're gonna think that you went to a really expensive place and you bought those gorgeous sheets, or maybe you stayed at an expensive hotel and you literally bought them from the hotel. I love that. You go to a really nice hotel and they go, I even check, I'll go, oh, these sheets are the best. And I'll go look and they'll have a little thing to see how much they are, and they're thousands of dollars. You're like, okay, no.
Never mind.
I don't
Can't
think
even
so.
afford a pillowcase.
Back to my little poly sheets.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And these are the sheets. First of all, you're going to love them. You're going to get in there. And again, I have my hand behind here so you can see the quality of the sheet. This is not a flimsy, thin sheet. This is a high quality. It is quality upon quality because the Tencel has elevated the cotton by making it last, the color last longer, giving it sheen and durability. And the cotton has elevated the Tencel by giving it body and breathability. So it's an elevation of each item. It's elevation upon elevation in this wonderful thread count as well. And this is the sheet this is your basic. This is your good, solid basic. This is the sheet you're gonna love to sleep in all year round. This is the sheet that you're going to accent throughout the season, layer and add to when it gets colder, lighten up when it gets warmer. But this is your basic, and I love the palette because it is fun and whimsical and seasonal, yet it is still completely neutral and will take you throughout the entire year. I even really like, and this is gonna be the designer in me, I like the fact that we're showing you, really to give you an idea of more colors, but this is a new kind of on-trend thing. If you are folding your tops down of your sheets over your layered lightweight blanket or your layered quilt on top of it, it's kind of like, remember when the two-piece bathing suits that weren't matching became really big? It's the same thing with the sheets, to kind of expose one undercolor of your fitted sheet and then have a pop of color either in your fitted sheet and a neutral top, or vice versa, to give it a little pizzazz. Yeah, a little something, and at these prices you can. And then you talk about your guests. I mean, you know they talk about you if they don't have good sheets. It's like you gotta give them the good towel and the good sheets, because then they'll be like, whoa, they don't have good sheets. I don't exactly.
Did the old sheet check today, because I really have a problem.
And they'll be talking good about you if they sleep on these sheets. If they sleep on these,
so I can't get them in time. So
you at home, your guests will be speaking good of you.
At least for my current company, they like me enough that hopefully they won't mind. We're gonna go to another bed too to show you. And again, let's review the colors: aqua blue, gray, lavender pink, sage taupe, white, or yellow. And here's the thing no other store does. We have all the sizes, so twin through California king. If you're concerned, oh my goodness, I've never tried them and it's sheets, don't I need to touch them? I do hope you try them tonight, because the price is only good for a single day. And what's gonna happen later on today is we'll start losing some of the sizes in some of the colors. So you say, oh, you know, I really wanna get that queen size in the yellow, and chances are it's gonna be gone. Also, just a little heads up, if you want the aqua or the gray, which are so stunning, those are the most popular right now. Oh, thank you, the aqua or the gray, and they are beautiful. And really, quite frankly, they're kind of unusual colors, and they're exquisite. But again, I go back to this idea of, if you don't have good sheets for yourself, if you don't have great sheets for your company, I think this is a wonderful opportunity to change them out, and I think we all deserve them. I really do. You know, if you've ever gone to a really nice hotel, you know what it's like to slide into that bed and go, oh my gosh, you ever get home from a trip and brag to your friends that you slept like a baby? It's because they have really good stuff on the bed. So imagine that experiencing being yours every single night when you go to bed in your own home. It's like being a VIP every night in your own bed, but not having to spend a VIP fortune to have that experience. So take advantage of it. Another option is our flex pay. Get these home for a little over $18. If you don't absolutely love them, you have 30 days to sleep on them, send it back, we'll refund your money. But remember, we've never done this combo before, and we'll never repeat it again at this price for the rest of this year. So it's a perfect time to really it's spring, refresh your sheet closet, refresh your linen closet, you know?
It's the spring cleaning of your bed.
Get rid of the ones that are uncomfortable or holey. If they don't bring you joy, when you get in bed, if you don't get into bed and feel so happy and joyful and go, oh, this is so perfect, try these sheets.
Well, you know, your sleep is supposed to be restorative, right?
Yeah.
So if how is it going to be restorative if you're not melting into that bed and just feeling all of that comfort? It is intrinsic, really. I mean, you have to. There's nothing more important than a good night's sleep. So do it well. And it's very, excuse me, it can be very difficult for us to want to spend money on sheets because we don't, it's not like the, again, like the gown that we're wearing out or something like that.
Right.
But it is the best outfit, that your favorite outfit that you're gonna wear every single day.
Sure.
And you should, and this is affordable.
Oh,
this is the luxury, the feel, again, 100% natural, totally botanical.
I love
that it is for single sourced as well. So we know where it's coming from, we know what it's made of, we know it's going to last and be durable. It's gonna have that wonderful breathability that we know that cotton has. I mean, that's the reason that we love cotton really is because it's so breathable, and you're going to get that. But then it's elevated by the Tencel, because that's going to make sure that it holds its color, it's gonna hold its sheen. It's got this incredibly soft hand as well with that sateen weave and the Tencel in it. So it's been elevated on both accounts. The Tencel has been elevated by the cotton, which gives its body and breathability, and the cotton's been elevated by the Tencel, which gives it color fast and gives it sheen and strength.
It's beautiful. And again, you have the perfect palette. So maybe you have a really pretty comforter that you love, or maybe in the spring you switch out to a floral quilt that you really enjoy, or comforter that you have in your collection. Pop some color that you can find in that pattern and do it in your sheets.
Absolutely.
It really, honestly, it's a very easy way to transform the look of your bed too, and the look of the room, is to have a really pretty color in the sheets that accents a color that you already have in your bedding on top. And once again, to be able to get twin through California King, everybody only gets one great one-day price. So if you go to stores right now, especially specialty shops that have really high-end sheets, every time you go up a size, you're gonna spend more. And quite frankly, even if you go to those bath and bed kind of stores, they're giving you basic colors, white, ivory, very basic colors, certainly not all the sizes, and they're not gonna give you this because it's completely and only available here. And if you want our best price, get it tonight, because that's what I can guarantee is this is our best price for the rest of the year. And truly, it is a transformative experience.
It is.
These are really beautiful sheets. Beautiful enough and nice enough that I'm totally getting the white.
Yeah, oh, I have the white, by the way.
Is that
I
the
do.
sample you got to try?
Yes, and I love it.
What
and
was
it
it like?
washes so well. I mean, it really is the most delicious sheet that and by the way, I inherited really, really, really expensive hotel quality sheets.
Yes, very much so.
I literally inherited them, okay? And I'm telling you what,
It's rival, and don't they rival?
totally rivals. You really couldn't, the only way you could tell the difference is because they're different color. That's the only way that you can, I'm not kidding.
Wow.
I am so impressed by, and first of all, they feel amazing. You know how you get all excited about a sheet and you think you've done all of your research? There's two things that really bum me out. One is I do a search and it comes up and I think I'm getting a great price, and then I enter the fact that I have a king size bed. And it quintuples in price.
It's so
I think I'm going to spend one price, and now I'm, you know, it was lower double digits, and now it's upper triple digits, and I think, oh, wah, 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 I can't buy it now, right? The other thing is I think I'm getting a great quality, and I open up the bag, because you can't feel them in the stores either. I open up the bag, and it's like stiff, crunchy, and I gotta wash it 20 times to even get, this is coming out of the bag. I mean, you can see, these have not been washed. This is coming out of the bag, soft and supple and workable, and they still remain soft and supple and with that nice sateen sheen after wash after wash after wash. And I'm holding the white, but the aqua's gonna hold that color, wash after wash after wash.
Okay, I want to mention now, here's another big issue for me. I have lots of pillows and I love pillows. So you get 2 pillowcases with all sizes, you get 1 with the twin.
Right.
If you want the extra pillowcase, get them, because typically we always need more, or for some bizarre reason, I'll lose one.
Yes.
Like now
you said
today,
you have a pillowcase monster.
I do, I have a pillowcase, I did. I have a pillowcase monster. That's why the bed that I put together for my guest, Jamie and Heather, who are coming to visit today, I have brown sheets and I have darker brown pillowcases, because I have no idea where the matching brown sheets are. No idea where they are. And that just makes me crazy. And it's happened all the time. One time I made a bed and I had to use my son's SpongeBob SquarePants pillowcase.
Well, that's kind. You know, you can like chalk that up to some sort of design scheme. I guess.
No, it was horrible. No, couldn't even fake
it.
it.
I have on my king size bed. I use standard pillows. I don't use king size pillows because I like the maneuverability of a smaller pillow. Oh. And so I actually have 6 standard pillows as opposed to 2 or 4 king size pillows.
But if you're like us and you like pillows, or you do have the pillowcase monster who's eating up all your pillowcases, we have the pillowcases additional available. Now here's what we're doing. We're doing 2 of the standard at $14.95 and then 2 of the king at $16.95. And I just always recommend, because here's what happens. We bring in a lot less of the pillowcases than we do the main feature. So if you know, most of us have like 4 pillows in our bed. I sleep with 3 pillows actually. But if you need the extra pillowcases, I always just encourage you to get them now, because later on in the day, they'll be a lot less limited than our main today's special. So especially if you're, and then the problem is you don't get them, and then down the line you go, oh man,
I wish I had them.
Why didn't I get more pillowcases? Exactly. And they're really affordable too. They're only $16 or $14.
And they're great because pillowcases, also we're kind of notorious for taking pillowcases with us, or like pillows with us, and the pillowcase gets left behind. So,
oh, good point. Yeah, you take
it.
your home pillow.
Yes. Oh, yeah, always. So
okay, so let's talk a little bit about the features, and let's really focus in on the 2 key fibers that are used here.
Okay, the 2 key fibers are cotton and Tencel. And Tencel is a brand name for lyocell. And Tencel we can use because it comes from, it is a Tencel manufactured lyocell fiber, which is one singular source. We know exactly where that lyocell or Tencel is coming from. Now, what does Tencel do? What does it do? It is super saturated with color. That means it holds on to its color, and it's going to go through wash after wash after wash. So whatever sheet colors you have are going to stay that color the more you watch them, which we don't normally have that, especially in these great, lovely colors. Now, the cotton, we know about cotton. Tencel can get very, I don't like to use the word flimsy, but it's very flowy, drapey, you said before.
A little overly drapey.
A little overly drapey. It can almost be a little like a slippery.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And so the cotton adds body to it, and a richness and a luxuriousness. So we're kind of fluffing this to show you the wonderful sateen sheen of it. We're also showing you that this is a well-moving sheet. This is not a stiff, high fiber count, Oxford kind of percale sheet. This is a lovely flowing sateen sheet, but at that 400 thread count, it is right in the sweet spot of softness and durability, giving you the weight and body that feels luxurious and wonderful without being too heavy, too stiff, or too thin. I'm running my hand behind it so that you can see that this is not, and we're holding it up so that you can see that this is not a lightweight, flimsy sheet. This is right in the sweet spot of thread count, and it's got the best of both worlds, because cotton is wonderful and breathable, but it doesn't hold saturated colors very long through washes. Tencel holds saturated colors, and it also has the sheen and the shine and the smooth hand that you're not always going to get from cotton. So the 2 together equal just the perfect sheet.
It's the perfect sheet.
It is perfect. It's like the 2 great tastes that taste great together. It's the 2 great all natural 100% botanical fibers that feel great together.
And I'll be honest, I'm such a sheet snob.
Me too.
I am not good with synthetics at all. They're too hot for me. I can lay in a bed and go, oh my gosh, it's a synthetic bed, and I really get really hot, right? And I know it almost instantly when I sleep on one. You think, oh, it's so soft, and then you're burning up. This is another reason why this is so appealing to me, because of those 2 natural fibers that have been used to make it. That's a big deal on my list, because I know I'm gonna sleep so much more comfortably sleeping underneath and in these sheets. And I've always gone for cotton, but they wrinkle like crazy. They take forever to dry because they're heavy, you know. And while I like them, this really is the best of a couple worlds coming together. It's pretty perfect, to be honest with you. I'd love to show you the deep pocket, because that's important.
Yes, absolutely. So this is a 16-inch pocket, but it does expand to 18 inches. So if you have the super high pillow top mattress, this will fit. If you have a mattress with one of our super loft toppers on top of it, this will fit. It's also, honestly, this is one of those little things. You know, it's the little things that really make the difference. A fully elasticized edge is one of those little things that makes the difference, as opposed to just the corners, because that means that once you snap it in there, once you put it in, it is going to completely grip around the entire perimeter of that mattress, and that means it's gonna stay put. So you're gonna have this wonderful, luxurious feel that's not gonna be bunching up on you and curling up on you underneath you because it's going to fit. Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna fit the mattress and it's gonna stay in place on the mattress.
Yeah. And again, I think, think about, maybe you've got great sheets, but you've always kind of skimped on the guest room. Or maybe you've got kids and you're like, oh, I just get them really cheap sheets because what do they know? I did that to my son. I still have this horrible guilt when he was little. I'm like, what does he know? He got, bad sheets. I don't care. They were inexpensive, whatever. Anyway, he got in our bed one time. He's like, what's up with this? He's like, hello, you cheaped out on me. And I've always remembered that. It was like, oh, this horrible guilt moment for
my
mom.
son is going away to college, and I just got that moment because I got these sheets.
Yes.
And they're on them, and he goes, Mom, did I get these? Did I get these sheets yet? I go, you're gonna have to call in, babe, with your own debit card, because no, I didn't know. I said, absolutely, I'm going to get them for him. I said, I'm not only gonna get you the sheets to go to college, but I'm gonna get the sheets to put on your bed to replace the ones you've been sleeping on.
Yeah, no
because
kidding.
I can. And that was the thing.
That's so funny.
It's just luxurious.
Isn't it funny how they recognize it?
They do.
And you think most guys are pretty oblivious to that. But everybody does.
Everybody wants to be comfortable.
Right.
Everybody wants to feel comfortable and good. And so, guy, girl, old, young, they want to feel it.
Everybody wants to. And it's such a wonderful time. It's almost spring. It is spring, but it's almost really spring. And it's just, you get that feeling of like, oh, I just want to go through the linen closet. I'm going to finally throw out or reuse or something, all those old sheets and just clear it out. Are they ripped? Are they torn? Are they threadbare? Know, because
their color's gone, they're faded.
The color's faded, or it's got spots of colors that are faded. It's just lovely to go home at the end of a long day and slip into your bed and be so happy about it. And if you're not, you should be, and you deserve that. And it is the place where we relax and we recharge, and maybe we read, we sleep, the puppies, the grandkids are with us, whatever. But it's a really important place in our house. And I don't understand why we'll spend a fortune on a pillow for our couch, or a couch that we only sit on for a couple hours.
This is the price of a throw pillow, if not less.
It truly is.
It is
like a decorative pillow for your bed. But yet we skimp out on our sheets.
On our sheets,
like, don't do that to yourself.
And
but I think
this
is an affordable way to be able to get that kind of really high-end luxury feel without spending a fortune.
And this is, I'm gonna just real quick, again, show off this great wide double-edged hem, because again, this will take a monogram. What a great gift to a new young couple for a wedding. What a great gift to your mom for Easter,
That'd be so cool.
All of this would be great.
And our colors really quickly, that's the taupe, and then we have that sweet pink, we have white, we have gray, then we have the aqua. Aqua is the #1 most popular. Then we have blue, we have sage, and the yellow is like a buttercup yellow.
It's like butter.
It's buttercup. It's really a sweet, sweet yellow. Perfect colors. And once again, twin, full, queen, king. Even Cow King, and everybody spends one low price. All right, we've got extra pillowcases too if you'd like to pick them up. Here's what I have. I have the standard, and it's a 2-pack, and I have the king size. Both of those in the standard are $14.95. In the king, they're $16.95. They're available right now. They probably will not be as available as the day goes on, because we bring in a lot less of the pillowcases than we do of our today's special. And it's always something you'll think about it, and then you won't get it, and then you go, oh, I should have gotten it. All right, Miss Leslie's still hanging out with me. We're gonna totally transform your bedroom. All this tonight. 3:38 here in the morning on the East Coast. We're gonna totally redo your room, because your room should be just an awesome place. It should be your little escape. It should be your paradise. And if it's not, we're gonna fix that. And we're gonna do it on a budget, which I love. Next item up though is a beautiful down comforter. Holy moly. This is an alternative down comforter though, at event price of $35.96. That should knock your socks off right there.
That should totally knock your socks off. You know, it'll knock your socks off because then you can get underneath this lovely comforter and feel all nice and cozy. Is that not delicious?
This is lovely.
And I love this weight because it's kind of that perfect mid-weight where it's not too heavy. It's gonna take you through the season. This is the kind of quilt, it's lovely box quilting, and its substantial weight, its substantial size and fill is good enough to basically be your whole topper. It's perfect. That great Egyptian cotton blanket that we had before, if you had that as a topper underneath, and you could fold this up at the base, and this is something you can pull up over you as you need a little bit of extra warmth. I love that it is the down alternative, because down alternative means We're not gonna have to deal with feather allergies. We're not gonna have to deal with the little quills picking up, you know, through the fabric. That's one of the things that drives me crazy. And it's totally machine washable and dryable, which not all of our down is. And if you don't get down completely dry, it rots. So so it comes with a lot of problems, that down, allergies, quill pricks, and possible rot. So this is that great,
not good.
It's not good to have rot. So this is that great down alternative that means that you can be sure you're not gonna have any issues. You can be sure that you can put this through the washing machine and through the dryer without any trouble. It's got this wonderful microfiber outer shell as well, which means that this being on the outside of your bed with microfiber is going to resist stains.
Sure.
It's
It
going
cleans
to,
up beautifully,
it cleans up really nicely. So this is the great kind of outside color, the outside dress as well to your whole bed.
Okay, Leslie, hang on. I want to do colors. And I got to do sizes because I only have 4 minutes left in this. So on here you're seeing the navy. We have plum teal, wine gray, twin, a full queen combination, and king cow king combination. Machine wash, tumble dry, super easy to take care of it, and that's incredible to transform your room at $35.96. Also, if you want to get the matching shams, we have a 2-pack of the matching shams that are available in the exact same colors. They are standard shams, so if you want to pick those up, we do have them in stock as well. Pretty colors, and these are like deep, rich colors. Like
they're like a jewel tone.
tones.
Yeah, exactly. They're like a jewel tone. I like them because they really are for any age and any gender. You can definitely take these. I mean, this is a great holiday palette. This is a great male-female palette. There's not going to be any argument over the color of the bed. This is going to work in really well. This would be great up against, gosh, how great would this be up against some of our animal print sheets and such and throws. This is definitely going to take us through. I love the fact too that while they're jewel tones, they're still a really workable, almost neutral palette in the sense that they're going to work into any color palette whatsoever. And being solid, it gives you this great foundation. So one of the things I love about this whole hour is it's really great foundational basics that you can build upon and work with all of these colors. So with these colors, you're gonna get fall, but they will take you all throughout the year. I like to show that it's the same on both sides, top and bottom. So it's not some chintzy backed. This is really quality through and through. You're getting this incredible box quilting. You're getting the stuffing that you know, the loft that you know and love from Concierge Collection. Everything that you know that we put into anything that we fill is in this down alternative blanket.
And again, great colors. Once again, it's gray. And the gray's the lightest of all the colors is going to be the gray. And then you have a navy, which you're seeing on the bed. The plums definitely are there. Sorry, that's the wine. That's your plum. And then this is a really deep teal. I think the teal's beautiful. But it's a very deep teal. Yeah,
I love this teal. And I love it up against the sheets too. I mean, look at that. Isn't that a great pop?
Special. Yeah,
yes,
check that out.
Such a great pop. And again, I love these solid colors. I love how you can layer them and you can work with them on any palette whatsoever. They're gonna come in just as nice as can be. And again, this microfiber, it really, as your topper, is the perfect topper because it's going to be what, you know, if you're eating all those David cookies you bought yesterday in bed, this is gonna save you.
You won't have to worry
here.
about them.
And it's all washable too. I love the fact that it's all washable
dries
this way. It dries really fast, and this is just that perfect weight. You can kind of see some of the loft here if I try to hold it. You've got this wonderful loft where you know you're getting, so you're getting this nice loft of the filled blanket, but it's not so heavy that you feel like it's weighing you down on top. It's the perfect layering element. And again, it looked really nice with that Egyptian cotton blanket at the base, for your napping blanket, because this is so wonderful.
You can nap on top of this for sure.
In fact, I'll tell you, my daughter has one just like this, an older version of this, and she sleeps on top of it with another comforter on top. I don't know why I have sheets for her. She loves it so much. She sleeps between two of them.
That's really
because
funny.
she finds it's almost like this. She's like, it's her little princess in the pea bed because she's just got loft upon loft and softness, and she loves it so much.
And what I do is I like natural fibers on my sheets because that's what's against my body. And I'm fine with a poly or a synthetic as the comforter.
Well, this is where you want it to be too, because you are gonna get some more heat containment with that poly. So this is good. When you're having those cold nights, you wanna pull this up on top of you. And this is gonna like really get you all snugly in too. And then yes, again, with that microfiber, it's also the same thing that's making it, you know, a little bit more heat absorbent that way, is also what's gonna make it less stain absorbent.
Yes, exactly.
It's what's gonna help keep the cleanup much more easily. So you can spot clean these till the cows come home, but you can also throw them in your washing machine and throw them in your dryer. They'll dry quickly, like you said, and be able to put them right on your bed. And it can, every bit of care is done in your house. You're not lugging this out to the dry cleaner, not the sheets, not the blanket, not the comforter. It's all, or the pillows.
Or the pillows,
everything
goes in the machine.
Can be cared for right in your own home.
And just as a quick reminder, if you want the matching shams, we've got them in stock. So ask about those, because it's nice to have the complete look. All right, we're gonna wrap up on this. A quick reminder of our today's special. You saw the sheets. You can go ahead, Leslie, and go over that way. If you didn't see the sheets, I can show them this bed over here. They're beautiful. And when I get done tonight, I am actually ordering at least one pair of the white, because I think the white's stunning, and it's always got that fresh spa-like clean laundry look. These are a tencel and cotton combination. They're brilliant. They're $55.90, and it is a today special price, so you have 1 day value. Now, why is that relevant? Because you might be watching new. It's because the price is going to go up, if we have any left, at midnight tonight. And we also have 3 flex pays too. So if you're thinking about getting new sheets, which we really should, I think it's spring, and do kind of a linen closet check and see how you doing. You know, if you had company come over, could you make a bed easily and look good and especially feel good? Well, if you can't do any of that, it's probably time to get new sheets. Also, just treat yourself to beautiful sheets, because there's really nothing else like it. All right, we're gonna move on, because now you might have company coming and you have no place for them to sleep. And we have the answer with our easy bed. You know, I love blow-up beds, kind of, sort of. Most of the time I've ever had blow-up bed, they're on the ground. And that's just the first beef to begin with, right? Imagine if you could have a blow-up bed that you did very little work with, people really loved sleeping on it, and they didn't have trouble getting in and out of them. And that's certainly the beginning of the story of the easy bed. And of course, Leslie rejoins me to talk more about it. Les, we've got 3 sizes. We have the twin, we have the queen, and we have the king. And of course, I have 5 flex pays and free shipping on every choice. So there it is, the easy bed, right?
I just rolled right in with it. And this is the best, this is the best-selling bed that's been made even better. It is I like to call it a portable bed. I mean, it does have air in it. It does have a mattress, but it is not an air mattress.
Exactly,
because in this complete compact case, this is the twin that I have right here. I'm gonna turn it around real quick just to show you how quickly and easily it unzips. It's got this fully enclosed case, travel case. It's on wheels. This twin right here is 40 pounds, but as you saw me very easily lift it up, and it's on wheels, it rolls no problem whatsoever. Once you unzip it, you have this great little runway that then you can inflate the bed very easily, and it rolls right along. That runway actually is gonna protect your carpet or wood or tile floors from any movement of the bed. You have this wonderful surface for it to go on underneath. Back here, I wanna show you, it's gonna be upside down, but I wanna show you, this is one of the many things that I love about this bed, because it is automatically inflatable. Can we get that? There we go. But you can actually set your firmness level. Like,
that's nice.
Have you seen those commercials, or do you have one of those adjustable firmness beds where each person, it is air, by the way, that they're using to adjust those things, and they are very expensive.
That's very true.
And so this is, you can adjust, either you've got plush, medium, firm, or extra firm. So you're just going to set your adjustment right there, whatever you like. I like medium. And then it's going to plug in. Everything is self-contained. And once you plug it in, then all you're going to do is set either to inflate or deflate. And I'll show you it again. Deflate, inflate. We're gonna set it to inflate so that it inflates right up for you. And in less than 90 seconds, this will become a bed. And I love to watch it go. I mean, this is like,
it's so cool.
It's like the Jiffy Pop of beds. It's so much fun to watch it unfold. And what do you see happening? Well, extending down this runway, this protected runway that protects your floor, are powder-coated steel legs. Now, why is that important? Well, not only is it giving you elevation, elevation, so it's like a real bed at a real bed level, but it also is giving unbelievable, unprecedented strength and durability. This twin size bed can hold 300 pounds.
Wow. 300
pounds. Now I have a 6'3", 206, I'm glad he's asleep, 260-pound kid at home that cannot get on an air mattress because he pops them. This one, when it's set it and forget, oh, I didn't set it to extra firm, sorry.
Oh, but unplugged.
It is, oh, but unplugged. So if you keep it plugged in, and
it'll keep going.
And it has an extra long, I should have shown you how long the cord is by actually unfurling it, and then it wouldn't have unplugged. It has an extra long cord, so you really can kind of put it anywhere and reach the plug. Once it reaches its level, it's done. It shuts off automatically. In less than 90 seconds, you have a fully firm bed. If you wanted it to be like, if you found that this was a little bit too plush for you, well then you can just actually change it and set it again and set it to inflate, and it will go to that level that you want and shut off when it gets there. Now what I love about it, I'm sure you have an air mattress at home, right? I'm sure when you sit on the edge of it, what happens?
It flips over.
The other side totally flips over, right? You don't have the same stability and durability that you get with these powder-coated legs, these steel legs again. You can put 300 pounds on this. The queen can take 450 pounds. And the king, did you see this little, this compact thing? This is a king-size bed over here.
That's crazy, isn't it?
A king-size bed that goes down to just this. I mean, you could put this on its end and put it in a closet, no problem.
That's amazing.
It's fully wheelable. I mean, I'm flinging this thing around like it's nothing, and it's a king-size bed in here that is, again, durable, powder-coated steel legs. This is a 9-inch durable PVC mattress here as well, so it's going to stay. You know, and this is a real portable, durable bed. This is the bed that you can put. I have 3 extra rooms, not extra. My kids are in 2 of them. And my extra room is my craft room.
Right.
Sorry, guests, it's my craft room. So I have to put one of these. I could never put my mother in an air mattress. She would never get out of the bed.
Right.
Like she couldn't physically get out of the bed. Right. But I can put her on this because this is about 24 inches off the ground. It has a great length. Your feet are not gonna hang off of the edge. You have this great variable firmness that you can set to whatever your guest wants, and it stays that way. And then when they're done, when they leave and you pull the sheets off, all you're gonna do is the same dial back here. You're gonna set to deflate, turn it to deflate, and it's going to just close back up. All the air is going to suck out. The legs are going to contract back again, and then all you're going to have to do is just fold it right back up into its case that zips, and everything is contained.
You know what's funny is most of the time when you get an inflatable mattress, you can never fit it back in the case.
Oh,
you know, once you blow it up one time, that rascal.
They would come out with the box with it like parts of it hanging out.
They just give you a bag, and somehow you're supposed to fold it up and then roll it up and then somehow jam it into a bag that's suddenly become 3 times too small for the actual size of the mattress, and it just drives you crazy. And the other thing too is it's really uncomfortable. It is hard for basically everybody except little kids to get all the way down to the ground, and then you wake up in the morning, get all the way back up.
You just have to roll out.
Yeah, exactly, flop out. But the worst part is, honestly, is the fact that some of those beds in the middle of the night, they'll be completely deflated. Like you wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh my gosh, and you're trying to turn it on or blow it back
taco
up.
shell.
Yeah, you're trying to like fix it, and then you ruin your night's sleep, and then no one wants to come stay with you again. That's the bottom line of this one. And if you really do want to make a beautiful night's sleep for someone in your family, maybe they're visiting, maybe you're going to go stay with someone. Maybe the issue is you're going to be visiting someone and they just don't have a comfortable bed, or quite frankly, they don't have the room for you. You know, they just say, I'm going to go see mom, but she needs some help for a little while. This would be a great bed to travel with, so when you go somewhere, you know you have a comfortable, good bed.
I am so glad you said that, because my girlfriend bought one of these the last time that I aired with it, because she said she's one of 5 kids, and they make the mad rush. She's like, it's almost like they should film a movie, because all of the kids that come for Christmas, it's first come, first serve for the extra guest rooms. And there's that one sofa bed.
Oh, nobody wants?
That it has like the bar right down the center that nobody, and so it's like this rush, like they running through the house trying to get to the, well, she doesn't, she's like, you know what, I take my time. I don't get there till dinner time because I bring my own bed now.
Oh my gosh, that's so
she's
smart.
Like, I even put it in the living room where the sofa bed was, you know, but I am sleeping like a baby and I don't have to rush and stress because I know I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. And I love that you and I are both sitting on this queen size bed.
There's a lot of room.
I'm
Look
not,
at that.
you know, like I'm not popping you up on one side. It's like there's a lot of room. It is a full queen size bed. It is totally supported not only by this really heavyweight PVC, 9-inch PVC mattress, air mattress, but again by these powder coated steel legs. This holds 450 pounds, this queen mattress, which you and I combined don't come anywhere near, by the way, 450 pounds.
That's pretty amazing though for a blow up bed.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And I love because to get this height, if you were using a standard on the floor air mattress, you'd have to get one of those double decker ones, which by the way, don't hold sheets. They don't hold normal sheets. They weigh a ton. Folding them up, you think it's hard to get that one single one into a bag? Yeah. Try getting it into a bag and then try finding a place to shove it because it is like big and unwieldy and unmanageable and heavy. So this is gonna take your standard sheets, it's gonna hold on to them. The sheet's gonna stay on perfectly because it is a standard, like, you know, base of a queen size sheet on a queen size bed. You've got the strength and durability. That king size is gonna take 600 pounds of weight capacity. Wow. And then as you saw over here, what happened while we were talking is this totally deflated and folded up. And all you have to do is then just like an accordion, push these back up together to then zip this up. I'm gonna share my little trick with you at our house that I do. When I store this away, before I totally zip it up, I take my folded sheet set and I set it right on top and then I zip everything inside and I just hand this sucker off to someone with everything contained inside because this is a great durable, water resistant case so I can put the sheet set right on top. It'll be protected and it's kind of like all together.
BYOB.
BYOB.
Bring your own bed, daggone it. Okay, so again, 3 sizes. We have the twin, the queen, the king. We have 5 flex on everything. We have free shipping. Free shipping counts because look at that king size down there. I always say it's not a pair of earrings. You know, it's a big box, right? So it's nice to get completely free shipping. It does save you a lot of money. And again, it's ease, it's comfort. It's finally a bed your guests will actually want to sleep in. Because normally, they don't so much want to sleep in your bed.
No, not so much, not so much. And again, this is in less than 90 seconds. I set this to firm, and I extended the cord, so it's not gonna come unplugged. But that's from that movement, and that's so funny. You have, again, your fully protected floor because of this great runway. This is, again, that's just how durable and strong this case that it's in. And that durability and strength in that case means that you can throw it in your closet, you can throw it in the back of your car. The size and mobility of this, it truly is a portable bed. It is not just that stowaway, lug down, plug in. It is a fully portable bed.
That's a good point.
And it's got the comfort of a real bed. I mean, it's got the comfort, strength, and durability of a good rollaway. But it's got the stowability and the lightweightness of an air mattress. So it really is, again, like the best of both worlds because you've got this really high quality. This is a real bed. This is a real bed. Someone's gonna walk in and get into a real bed. And then if you put one of those one of our Concierge Collection toppers on top of it.
I would do a super loft. That was the only thing I was gonna add to it. You might wanna we have a bunch of them. We had a great one we had at midnight. It's the zip off easy super loft. Easy topper. Anyway, go on hsn.com and look up our mattress pads. I would stick one of those on top of there and then they will love sleeping on this bed. That's the only thing I would add to it.
It'll be an elevated, absolutely, literally elevated and figuratively elevated
experience.
Portable bed. It'd be an experience, absolutely. You will, and you won't get the sheets. You won't have to be embarrassed of your sheets.
That's true. You have all matching sheets.
They are going to only talk good about you.
That's the good news.
For sure.
Leslie, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. See you later. I'm going to go over here and give you guys a quick reminder of our today's special. I'll give you one last quick look at it. I know we're going to be featuring it later today and throughout the day, but I always love here in the wee morning hours because you can get the color and the size that you want for not fear it selling out as you go about your day. We just got a beautiful palette of colors, and what is this? It's a very unique combination. First time we've done it actually, of cotton and tencel. They're two natural fibers that I believe has created the most luxurious sheets we've ever offered. They're beautiful. You get the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, you get 2 pillowcases, and the twin, you get 1. Here's your color palette. It's exquisite. So whatever color you need, we've got you covered tonight. The only thing you have to remember is when it's gone, it's gone. So at this point, I have all colors, and we have twin, full, queen, king, and California king. And even if you click from one to the other, the price doesn't go up. Everybody gets one awesome price, but only for one awesome day. So take advantage of it right now. Miss Tina's coming up. She's got fabulous jewelry she'd like to share with you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you very soon.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. Yes, I'm Tina Jennings, and we're actually going to do some jewelry shopping for the next 3 hours. So stay with me. We will definitely have a style and a price range that will fit perfectly